Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Time to Roll's Campaign 1. This is episode 42. I believe my memory's serving me correctly there. Um, I have a few things to go over real quick. First off, we're starting to get a little bit more of an audience over on YouTube with all the uploads. So I'd like to remind everyone over there to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, and it supports us and gets us closer to where we can start making some money off of ad revenue, which would start supplementing more amazing things. Like I could start doing more character art and have more time for putting out more content. So if you want to hit the subscribe button, that'd be great. Also, if you want to go over and follow us on Twitch, right now we're live on Twitch. Throw us a follow there. We are very close to the affiliate status over on Twitch. So if you want to do that, that'd be great. Also, there's down below in the description, both live on Twitch and on YouTube. And also, if you're listening over on our podcasting formats, there should be a link to all of that down below, along with majority of all of our social media stuff. I am working on getting all of the players' social medias linked down in descriptions as well. I need to start doing that and get that going. But that's great. Other announcement: we're running a sale right now on www.timetorole.com. 15% off your entire purchase until the beginning of June. I believe the coupon code is Spring15. I could be wrong, but if there should be a banner once you go to this link, and that should all be there where you can just copy it right off the top banner. But I think that does it for announcements. I have a lot going on in the background. By the way, Happy Mother's Day to those that are mothers, or if you're mother or someone you consider a mother-like person in your life, make sure you tell them Happy Mother's Day. I'm sure they'll greatly appreciate it. But Happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers out there, and thank you for being you and raising all of us kids to do whatever we want to do. I spent a good portion of today spending time with my mom, so it's been a nice day so far. But that's beside that. I think that does it for all of our announcements. Let's go ahead. Austin and Lexi are not going to be making it tonight. One because of Mother's Day, and one because, both of them are because of Mother's Day. One of them is celebrating, the other one's working all night because Lexi works in the food industry. So, busy day today for people in the food industry. So she's not going to be able to make it, and Austin is with his mom tonight. So we will not be having Beep or Alara give their insight onto the fights that are to come. But let's go ahead and hop into it. Which button do I have to hit? That one. Oh yeah, I should probably bring that up. There we go. There they are. Okay. Which dice?
This is the first time you've come in and we're not talking about something stupid.
Yeah, I know. I really need to put a compilation together of all the nonsense you guys have said, or as I undeafen. But all right. Well, let's do a little recap because I know that some of you weren't here for the end of it. Last we left off, all of you decided to make your way over to the Arbington Coliseum to take part and or just bet in the Arbington Clash. After some fierce battles between Elka and a gauntlet of monsters, as well as Vaten and a gauntlet of monsters, Elka came out victorious at the top of the man versus beast section of the tournament, slaying all the way up to a blue dragon, and eventually falling unconscious because of the battle. Vaten, you did good enough to reach your way into the third place section, so both of you will be getting some reward money eventually, hopefully. After a little bit of time, the main event of the Arbington Clash started, where with the opening fight between Ori and a Gith monk named Holmes. A brutal fight erupted between Ori and Holmes. Bow staff versus axe and glaive in a quick flash of might, Holmes rendered Ori unconscious, but through pure hatred and bloodlust, Ori, with a natural 20 on the death save, was able to stand up on his feet, or lean up and cut Holmes down. Unfortunately, this is where Ori seemed to have lost his composure, or was almost possessed in a way, to the people in the crowd, and started brutally beating Holmes' unconscious body to the point where he expired. After brutally beating his body and basically beating him into a pulp, Ori proceeded to attack the crowd, throwing his axe right at Zane's chest, immediately rendering Zane unconscious. After some back and forth between Ori, Zane, and Thaddeus, as well as some help from Beep on the sideline, Ori eventually regained his consciousness and kind of sulked off into the undergrounds of the Colosseum. We were left off with Zane preparing for his match, having run into the brother, the newer face in his mind, but the brother of Elka, Pavin Burningheart, seemingly getting ready for his own bout in this fighting arena. That's the other thing you missed, Mousy. Your brother's here.
Oops,
forgot about that.
Cool brothers here.
But after some conversations, Zane is making his way out
10.
to the center after having a brief conversation with the person that he'd be going up against, being named Ezra, a paladin of. We learned that he's a paladin of the of some sort of god here in the city. But as you walk out, you start to hear the cheers of the crowd after some hesitancy from the previous scuffle with Ori. But Zane, you walk your way out. The crowd has started to become buzzing with excitement now that the fights have gone on. Is there any prep you want to do as you're walking out?
I've already popped my defensive field. I'm ready to go.
Good to know. I forgot about that, so I'm glad you said that. Zane and everybody else in the crowd, as nightfall begins to set, you do start to smell. And you're on the ocean. You do start to, anybody that knows the smell of rain, you've know exactly what I'm talking about. Just moisture starting to build in the air, and you are starting to feel a little bit of rain droplets start to come down as you walk out into the center of this arena, Zane. Maybe not quite that intense, but you do feel the wind blowing. We'll say that. With the occasional drop, you do kind of get the sense, just from being used to the random weather patterns of Ammriel, you get the sense it's probably going to start probably either heavy downpour or thunderstorming here within the next couple of minutes. But you walk out and you do see a half-orc familiar face of Ezra Magrini, standing proud with his shield out, his long sword at his side, waiting for you to enter the fight. If you want to take a look at what his token looks like, there you go.
He's big.
Well, he's big now, but he's going to be...
I'm going to change my bet.
I'm out there. I'm ready.
Yeah, the bet takers do walk through and start asking if you'd like to take bets. The payout is the same as it was last week. Basically, if you guess the winner of the fight correctly, you do get double your money. But Thaddeus bets 200 gold on Zane.
Gonna bet on the other guy, Todd.
I should probably. Probably grab his character sheet. There we go. Okay. Well, if there's if there's not any other things that need to be started, the announcer says, "All right, for our next bout in the preliminary rounds, we have our pride and joy from here in Arbington, Ezra McGrinney." And you see Ezra kind of just raise up his sword. And fighting in the other corner, a man steeped in technological advanced weaponry, a man from a very interesting country, Zane from Ebrax. And immediately people are kind of like, you look up and people all of a sudden are like kind of looking at you like Elka being from Arun was the bigger shock, but when people see that you and your tiefling self, kind of scrawny looking, not scrawny, but skinnier looking person walks out into the ring, kind of not used to seeing people from Ebrax from here, you get the sense. The announcer then looks at the crowd. All right, may the next match in the Arbington Clash begin. Roll initiative for me. Son of a bitch.
That's pretty good.
What'd you roll?
18.
He rolled a 3, so you go first.
All right.
You see him take his sword and kind of like tap it against his shield and just kind of smile at you. May we have a fair fight. And it's assumed you walk forward as far as you want.
Okay.
You don't have to start where you are.
That's fine. I actually wanted to be.
Okay, yeah, then you can start wherever you want. He's standing loud and proud right in the center of the arena.
I'm just gonna smile, nod, kind of work my helmet onto my face, and I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
He sees that and he kind of smiles. You're a tricky one, I see.
Bring it on! And I'm just gonna manifest my spear quickly before I end my turn.
All right, you mean your trident?
Yeah.
Yeah. You manifest your trident. And he just kind of looks at you. And he kind of like raises an eyebrow at you. But is that your turn?
Yep.
He's going to look at you and kind of smile. Well, if we're doing tricks, I suppose magic is in order. And he's going to bonus action Misty Step. 30 feet to right in front of you. And he's going to...
Doing that for myself.
Fair enough. He's going to see your mirror images dancing around. For God's sakes. And he's going to swing his sword down at you. What is this plus to hit? 21 to hit.
That would hit. Let's see if he does, though.
See if he hits a mirror image, yeah.
Yep. He does, yeah.
He hits you?
Well, he hits the mirror.
Oh, he hits the mirror image. He swings through, destroys the mirror image. And he's going to swing. He's going to swing up with his shield. And try to shield bash you.
Okay.
That's 27 to hit.
Yeah, that would definitely hit. Let's see. Hits a mirror image again.
So he swings through. Swings through one mirror image, destroying it. Brings up his shield to the other, and you immediately dodge out of the way as the mirror image steps forward and takes the brunt of the hit. How many do you have?
Three to start.
Three to start. So now it's just you and another mirror image. He just kind of laughs at you, and he's just going to hold his shield up, and that is his turn.
Okay.
You can mark off that spell slot.
Take out your like 7 guns and shoot them at the same time.
No, this is gonna be really fun though. All right, my turn. How heavy is the rain right now?
It's just slight drizzle at the moment.
Enough that I could like light a match and keep
Probably, yeah.
it. Okay. He's close enough. I'm gonna cast heat metal on his armor.
Save. It's a dexterity save or a
It
con save?
is-
Con save. Yeah, that's a 20.
Okay.
So he takes half damage, and his armor isn't unwearable now.
All right. Pretty good.
So all right, need to write down his HP. So 15 cut in half is eight,
8.
round. We round up in this. So
Yep. 8.
one. Okay. Cool. All right. Have anything else you could do? You still have a
Nope.
bonus action. So all right.
I don't have anything for it.
Can you remind me what defensive field does? Does it just boost your
Yeah,
AC
yeah.
or
Gives me 10 hit points.
10 hit points? Gotcha. Okay. All right. So it's now his turn. He's going to. What is he gonna do? He has a lot of fun things he could do as a paladin.
I know.
Yeah, so he's going to he's just gonna swing down with a sword on you and try to hit you, since the mirror image is kind of frustrating him. That's with his sword, that's a 23.
Okay. That fell off my desk. Yeah, he hits the mirror image.
So he swings through the mirror image again, and he's like, "Son of a bitch," and he's going to now use his he's going to use his bonus action as he goes to swing for another one to use staggering smite.
Uh-oh.
So just so you get that. Well, maybe not. Hold on. Here, I'll throw just so you can see what that does.
Ooh, okay.
And he's gonna roll the hit. That's a 20.
Don't save is 30? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I can't even save that. I don't even
Wait,
need
is
to
the
roll.
spell save shouldn't be 30. Hold on, let me.
It says 30.
So it's charisma based. So no, sorry, that's wrong. I don't know why it says that's 30. That's doing math here. Sorry. Spell save is 16.
Okay.
I don't know why
Maybe
it says
roll that.
30. That's I must have typed something in wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, holy fuck, I can't make that.
But that's so for the hit, so he hits you and then you have to roll. So that is a 21 to hit.
Does hit, so
21 to hit. So go and
see if I can,
roll wisdom saving throw.
20.
Okay, so okay, I'm done.
So I saved.
So you take half damage on the psychic damage. I feel it has a disadvantage on attack roll. Yeah, you take half damage. So that's 14 plus. How many is that? 4d6. It's 2 1s on the 4d6, but still, that's you take 21 points of total damage. So it's 7 points of psychic damage and 14 points of slashing damage. He's not gonna dump a divine smite into you yet.
Right?
But that is the good hit. So you succeeded, so you're good. You don't have disadvantage on anything. It's now your turn.
I'm going to stab with my spear.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably not gonna hit, though. Doing the math quick. I doubt a 14 hits him.
No, he as you go to swing, as you go to stab, he just kind of like throws his shield down into it and parries it perfectly.
I will swing again with it
Okay.
and hope for better results this time. That's much better. 23.
23 hits. Roll for damage.
All right, I just have to get what I got here. Roll on these. +5.
Zach.
I saw.
That's one part. I got one more roll to do.
Okay. It's
The first one's the regular piercing,
yep.
and that's necrotic.
Necrotic. So he takes half necrotic.
Okay.
So 2. So 13 total. All right. It's not a bad hit for him. Sorry, so 13 total. All right. He's looking good. He's still looking fine. What's up?
I'm gonna throw another defensive field while I'm at it.
Bonus action defensive field. All right. So that's you're gonna add your.
Already did.
All right. He is going to. Yeah, so he's going to cast. He's going to look at you and he's going to clang his sword against the shield. He's going to cast Destructive Wave
Oh,
against his shield. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
let me go see what that is. Quick.
DC 16.
19.
19. That is a save. However, you do take half of 12d6.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't realize I was going to be using this, so I need to pull out my d6s real quick. Oh no, party fell.
What sort of damage is it?
So half. So 5d. Sorry, let me look. Sorry, it's 10d6, but 5d6 of it is thunder damage, and another 5d6 of it is radiant damage.
Okay. I'll absorb elements.
On which one?
The thunder.
Thunder. All right. So you take half as much on the thunder damage. We'll roll that first. Oh boy, that's a lot of sixes. 17, 20. It's you take 22 points of thunder damage halved, so 11. And on top of that, wait, you rolled a 19, right?
Yeah.
So you take 6 points of thunder damage. It's halved if you if you succeed, and you take 20 points of radiant damage half, so 10. So 16 or 17 total there. Off of 5th level spell. You're fucking lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, that is his turn, I believe. No, he has a bonus action. He's going to. I know he can do it. I just need to see how he does it.
Let's go, Zane.
He's going to use.
Let's go thorough.
He's going to use a bonus. He's going to bonus action vow of enmity on you. So for the next minute, he has. This is channel divinity, so there's no save. You gain advantage on attack rolls against this creature for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 hit points. So he has advantage on you for the next 10 turns.
God damn it.
But that is his turn. He just smiles at you. Fair is fair. Your turn.
All right, I'm going to swing with. I'm gonna dissipate my spear, and I'm just gonna swing with a fist at him.
You're gonna you're gonna use your gauntlets.
Yep.
All right, roll to hit.
Not terrible. 18?
18 misses. He
Hmm.
pulls up his shield and bashes it out of the way.
Swing again then.
All right.
That one was worse. So I know that misses.
Yeah.
That was 13.
So he just holds it. He parries the first fist and then holds the shield firm and just holds it there, and you punch right into him. You have a bonus action still if you want to use it.
Defensive field again.
Okay, how many times can you? Does it?
That's my last one.
I was gonna say reminder, and unless it says in the spell, temporary hit points do not stack.
Oh no, I can only use it one at a time.
Okay, cool. All right, so defensive field is back up. All right, so that is okay. It's now his turn. He's going to smile and swing down with a heavy blow with his longsword at you. Oh god, that's ball sack. 19.
Miss.
That's ballsack.
He has plus 11 to hit. That was an 8. So
Christ alive.
That was funny.
okay, that's better. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah. That'll hurt.
He will divine smite you now.
Oh god.
In the ball sack.
He'll only do it at. He'll do it at second level, so he's adding 2 more d8 to his swing. That's 3 ones on 5 of the d8s, or 2 or on 3 of the d8s.
Let's go.
Okay, that's great. Love that for me. 2 and 16. It's still 23 points of radiant damage. Or sorry. It would be just 23 points total. It just adds it to the weapon damage. So 23 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot. With this sword, I need to roll. Okay. You take an extra as he finally gets a good hit into you with his with a divine smite. You feel an extra pulse of radiant damage emanate over your shoulders, and you take another 5 points of radiant damage.
Alright. Hanging in there.
You can use an action to drink a healing potion if you have it.
I might need to, but
Just like
got other plans.
you're fighting a paladin, so I want you to get one. I'm trying to. He's all about fairness. All right. All right, but that is his turn. Yeah, that's his turn. He's not gonna use his bonus action for anything.
I will mirror image once again for my turn,
All right.
and I will. Let me look here. I'm gonna drink a potion as a bonus action.
All right, so
Superior.
you'll roll the dice.
That's a big get.
That is a big get. So you
Hey,
see,
what did you just do?
drink a health potion.
Oh, okay. I thought that was damage. I was like, holy fuck. It's got
That'd be great if it
dog
was.
Okay, he's gonna see you do the. I assume you're not gonna move out of his
No.
react. Yeah, okay.
No point to.
He's going to. He's gonna see you do that, summon or cast minor illusion, and then drink the potion. And how this looks for everybody else in the crowd is that it all of a sudden Zane spreads out again with 3 other Zanes, and you see all 3 of them down a health potion. He's just gonna smile. He's going to. He's gonna pull out. You see on his side, he has a bag. You know this to be a bag of holding. He pulls out the bag of holding what looks to be a little golden statue of what looks to be a woman standing on a cliff next to the water.
boy.
And he's gonna he's gonna slam it down, and he's gonna cast Summon Celestial,
No, fuck me.
which will be his last 5th level spell. So so what you'll see in front of you is a woman similar to the one on the statue that you see, cloaked in like this white flowy gown, but in front of her eyes you see two seashells that are covering her eyes, and her hair is flowing, but her hair almost seems to flow in a almost translucent blonde form, and it flows behind his back. It flows behind her back, and she towers about 6 feet above you, so she's around 12 feet tall. So let me grab, although she's not going to look the same, but there is a celestial token that I forgot to grab. So behind him stands this thing. As soon as it pops open, that'd be great. Come on, will you roll 20, please, for the love of God? Okay, well, once that token decides to load, that'd be great. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh roll 20 because this is it's doing that thing where I drag a token and nothing happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god.
So this celestial
What the hell?
is. Are you okay, Todd?
Yeah, I just said something stupid in chat.
Oh. Okay, so you'll see this gorgeous woman pull up behind him. It's almost as if she's translucent in a state. For his bonus action, she's going to pull out what looks to be a bow made of light and pull it back and shoot at you. She doesn't have advantage on you technically. Wait, does it say for that ability that he has if it's him and allies? Because if that's the case,
I think it's just him, but I could be wrong.
yeah, it just says you gained advantage. Okay, so it's just gonna attack. Yeah, that doesn't hit you at all. That's a natural 3 on the. So it's 10 to hit. It shoots forward and smacks in, like, this bolt of light shoots past your head and misses you completely. That is his turn though.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking punch this dude in the face. Maybe. Not with that roll. Dragon! That one should hit. That's a 24.
24 does hit.
Alright. So... +5, and then I haven't... Let me look at something really quick. First time you hit, so I also have to do another d6, so...
Okay.
I'll just do it separate here. There's for that part, and... For my absorb elements, did crap! Ah! Oh well.
And what type of...
13 thunder, 1 lightning.
13 thunder, 1 lightning. Alright, 14 total. Where'd my pen go? There it is. To him, not bad. He's not looking hurt yet, but you see him kind of like sweat starting to bead down his face. He's starting to realize, wow, this guy's actually knows what he's doing. But that is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. All right. He's going to use his. He's just going to hit you with advantage because of his ability. That's cocked.
Can't try.
20 to hit.
That will hit potentially. Let's see. I make one mirror image go away.
All right. So he swings down to the mirror image. For his second hit, it's a natural 20.
Ooh, yeah. Let me see if it lands. Make the save again for that. Cool.
So he swings through, and he immediately looks at you. Well, this is a little annoying, and he'll point down. He'll point down at you to the celestial. Why don't you shoot him for me? And she's gonna take a shot at you. That's 26 to hit.
Okay, let me see if I get this. Ooh. I do. All my mirror images are gone now.
Yeah. So in one turn, he just swings through all your mirror images, and then swings through two of them, and then the celestial just shoots an arrow right through the third one, and now you're by yourself again, standing there, facing the paladin in his in the thing. But that the celestial's gonna move around and kind of like stand right here. That's all she can move. He is going to, for his movement, he's going to sword up, like full Spartan, like sword and shield up, move around you and flank you with his celestial.
Okay.
But that is his turn.
Do not like my odds right now. I don't think that's gonna work though. Just thinking quick. Alright, we're just gonna swing again with Thunder Gauntlets. What is that? 17 probably doesn't hit.
17 misses.
Okay. Whoop. Dropped my die. There we go. That definitely hits. That's a 25.
25 does hit, yes.
Where's my... Yeah, that's pretty good. 12 thunder damage.
12 thunder damage. Nice. You now see a little bit of wear and tear on his armor. You can see that just from the repeated hits from thunder damage, his armor is starting to look a little bit scuffed up. He doesn't necessarily look hurt, but you can tell that he's definitely starting to get tired. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, he's gonna use his bonus action to command his celestial to move around again, and it's going to reach down and cast Healing Touch on him. He's gonna heal
God damn it.
11 points of healing. And then for his action, he's going to swing into you.
Alright.
That's double twos, so that misses with a 13 for his first swing. Second swing. That's cocked. That's worse. 19 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. So you're dodging skillfully out of the way. He swings wide with his first hit, and then he goes to bring it down. You just barely escape his blade. You feel like a pulsating radiant energy coming off of his blade as he brings it down. That is yeah, that's his turn.
Well, let's see if this works. We will.
He's as tired as you are, Pan. Let's go.
Here's what's gonna happen, Zach.
Mhm.
See that line there that kind of goes through both of them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay. Is this acid or poison damage?
Acid.
All right.
Dex save.
For both of them. No, the Celestial fails. What is his dex save? Awful. He also fails.
Alright. Cool.
Wait, why
What's the Celestial going?
why is my Celestial move?
He wants to watch.
It's in the stands.
I'm done with this.
It does nothing this turn, but it'll work next turn. So
Okay. It is.
that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, cool. He's gonna have a bonus action to command his Celestial to back up.
3d4. That's for the Celestial. This one, or I guess is it just one for both? What I roll per creature?
It would be a roll for each.
Okay, first one for the Celestial, second one for him.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Acid damage.
It's actually only one roll for each, but we'll do this. We'll do that for now.
Okay. Well, I guess it says, well, it's per creature, so I think it'd be one for each. Because they have to wipe the acid off as an action to get rid of it, or I can do it every turn.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's going to move away. That does invoke an attack of opportunity on it if you want it.
Yes, indeed. Swinging with the gauntlet.
All right. Roll to hit. What does it say? You see? Okay.
24.
Definitely hits. Roll for damage. So,
Not the best. 8 thunder.
8 thunder. The visage of this woman's starting to get a little bit more wavy as you hit into it with thunder damage. But it's still up. He's going to command it to use its action to try to shoot you. It's 22 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Finally, it does something. It's 11 points of radiant damage
Okay.
on that hit. He's then going to smile at you with the acid coming down over his face, which I need to mark off the damage. Okay. He is going to use an action to wipe it off of him,
Okay.
and that is his turn.
All right. I'm gonna. What? I will swing on him then.
All right.
$19.
Miss.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay.
Paladin,
again.
Paladins, man, with shields. They're
20.
miss.
Motherfucker. Okay.
It just misses, to be fair.
Ah,
As you
that's all I got.
as you double uppercut him, or double haymaker into him, he dodges out of the way for the first one, but for the second one, he barely blocks it with his shield. As you swing at him, it's his turn. He's going to
Celestial takes 4 damage.
4
Acid.
Okay. He's going to. So, you're gonna see him. You don't speak Celestial, do you?
Nope.
You're gonna hear him say in a language you don't understand. He's gonna give a command to the Celestial. The only person in the crowd of your friends that can understand it is Beep, but he isn't here. And you're gonna see her pull back this bow, but instead of one arrow, you're gonna see two. You're gonna see 2 arrows spawn. and she's gonna shoot it at you.
Oh boy.
So it's 26 to hit for the first one.
Yeah.
That's double twos, so that's that is 8 points of radiant damage on the first hit.
All right.
Second hit, it's a natural 1. Yeah, it's gonna be funny. We're gonna see if it hits somebody. High or low magic?
Hi.
Okay, it doesn't hit anybody. The bolt shoots down, like skims the top of your head, but as it goes over your head, you feel just the magic completely dissipate and disappears before it can go anywhere. He's now going to smile at you and he's gonna, for his action, he's gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Oh, okay.
Which would be at his level. You are injured. So I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. What do I got? What's the save?
Wisdom save 16.
Yeah, I failed.
Cool. That's 3d12 of necrotic damage. That's 3 10s.
Jesus
30 points of necrotic damage off of a cantrip.
Fuck me.
So, because you're injured and he's the 11th level paladin, he gets 3d12 for Toll the Dead. And because of his pact, he gets it. So, all right. So that's 30 points of necrotic damage. Everyone hears this bell manifest above your head, and no one else feels the damage, but you just hear this large church bell hit once, and it reverberates through your skull, causing that damage. But that is his turn.
Would you say that the sound is like a taco bell?
Pong. Yeah, that's literally the description of the spell.
No, I'm hungry.
The sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. Is the description of that spell. Okay, that is his turn. So what do you want to do?
Try to smack him, I guess. I don't have a lot I can do, so let's see. Stay on the table. That should hit 22.
22 hits.
All right, let's see. Come on. That's pretty good. 11 thunder damage.
11 thunder damage. Nice. He's starting to look hurt.
I look like shit too, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing again. That also should hit 24.
24 hits.
We get them up. Oh, that sucks. 6.
6.
Yeah.
Doesn't really do much for him, but you do see his armor start to... You start to see him breathing heavily, and his armor starting to look chipped from the amount of thunder damage you've pumped into his armor. That's your turn. He's going to have the thing shoot you for his bonus action. That's natural 2. That doesn't hit you.
Okay.
So a bolt of light shoots wide as it tries to hit you. He's now going to attempt to take 2 sword swings at you. It's double 8s, so 19.
Miss.
Fuck. That's much better. That is a 30 to hit.
Yeah.
It's a 19 plus 11. Okay, so... Yeah, he's going to Divine Smite you.
In hell.
He's getting frustrated. He'll do it at second level again. God, these dice are rolling like shit for damage. That's only 11 points of slashing damage
Woo.
on 5d8. That was just awful.
Jesus Christ, okay.
With a Divine Smite, that's right. I keep forgetting that. I have to roll a d100 to see if roll above a 40. You take an extra 1 point of radiant damage.
God, okay.
All right, that's his turn.
I'm gonna bonus action, take off my helmet. I just look like shit. Come on, motherfucker. I'm gonna swing again.
He nods in approval.
Nat 20, baby.
Hey.
Hey.
I'll double that. 22 points of thunder damage.
22 points of thunder damage. Wow, you just turned this shit around.
Roars.
Okay.
Fuck him up, you.
He's
We want blood.
now
We
looking.
want
He's
blood.
officially looking bloodied.
As am I, so
Yeah, I just
Swing
saw.
again.
I just saw how much HP you have.
that should hit 23.
23 hits.
To the death. To the
Well.
death.
Thunder.
12 thunder. He looks incredibly hurt.
Fuck it. Bonus action to healing potion again.
All right. He's
Superior.
superior. You now see
Yep.
you now see blood starting to come out of his basically out of his nose from all the thunder damage you put on him. You see blood coming out of his ears. 33 points of healing is clutch
Ugh.
with your 7 HP you have right now.
Yeah. When you did that last attack, I was like, ooh.
All right. Well, then that's your turn.
Yep.
He's going to look at me. It's been quite fun, but I think I'm going to end this now. And he's going to actually he's gonna cast Blinding Smite as a bonus action.
God damn it.
So obviously the save isn't 30. I haven't changed that. So
16, right?
yeah, well, we'll see if it hits you first. So this is on his first hit. That's a fucking 8 again. So 19.
Yes.
So he wastes third level spell. And he's gonna hit you again out of frustration. Okay, that's 24.
Okay. It's the damage.
He's gonna Divine Smite you at 4th level.
Joy.
His last 4th level spell slot. He's gonna do that. So that's an extra. That's 8d8 coming down the pipe at you.
Oh boy. Roll like shit.
In the name of little baby Jesus, little Christmas Jesus.
All
Right.
ones.
31 points of slashing damage.
Is that all the damage or?
That's all the damage, yeah.
All right.
Although, hold on. When he Divine Smites somebody with a sword, he has to roll percentile die. If he rolls above a 40, he gets to add a d12 to radiant damage. That's a 36, so no more radiant damage.
Thank God.
All right, it's your turn.
Doing it again. Yes. Okay. That definitely hits. That's 26.
Definitely hits, yeah.
That's good. That's 11 points of thunder damage.
Woo! He's still holding on.
Motherfucker, swing again.
Come on.
That's 21.
21 just hits.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay. 8 thunder damage?
Zane, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, he did it.
I'm just gonna punch, like, he's gonna try to block. I'm gonna punch, smack his shield, and send it straight to his face to knock him on his ass.
Would you care to know how much HP he had left?
How much?
8.
Oh my god. Woo!
Ooh.
Oh, that bird.
And I'm just gonna lay him into the ground with that, and then just stand there for a second, like, looking straight up into the air.
So I need to check on the Summon Celestial if it disappears. Disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. It's concentration.
Oh, well, he didn't roll that at all.
I know I was.
Oh,
Actually,
you were? Okay.
Yeah. His constitution is ridiculous. So
Well, I figured it out.
yeah. And most of your hits were 10 to 15,
Yeah.
so it
Yeah.
wasn't too hard. Yeah, since he's unconscious, he loses concentration. So as you haymaker, he's just like taking these hits. The whole time he's smiling at you, mind you. And as you one last punch straight to his jaw, you see his eyes kind of like widen. And then they roll upwards into the back of his head, and he falls backwards onto the ground, unconscious. And you see the Celestial pulling her bow back at you as he goes unconscious, and it just flutters out into nothingness and disappears off the battlefield. And as soon as that happens, the cheers throughout the crowd, and at this point, as cheers are starting to come flying through the crowd, you hear chants of "Zane, Zane, Zane, Zane," and the rain starts to fall in a full swell as you walk off. Starts to wash off the blood off of your face. And immediately you see him look at you. Well, you see him unconscious, and then you see this little glyph on his shoulder glow. And you see his eyes open. He's back to 1 HP. He casts Death Ward on himself before walking in. He looks
I'll
at
hold
you.
out my hand to help him up.
He'll gladly take it. He'll stand up and just look at you. There's a little bit more punch packed onto those scrawny little arms of you than I thought. Good match.
Good match.
And he will, as he grabs your hand, he will cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. Should be 3d8 plus his modifier. Wow, that's fucking 2 8s and a 7. It's 30 points of healing to you.
30?
Yeah. 30 points of healing to you, and he kind of smiles and he lifts your hand up. And just kind of like points to you and just kind of lets out a nice little ah! And Thaddeus, you do receive an extra 200 gold. As
Oh, freaking rich!
as they walk around. And Zane, you're walked up to by one of the clerics, and she will also cure wounds you at 4th level. It's another 32 points of healing to you. And Ezra will slap you on the back. Come on, after this, drinks are on me. And he will
Sounds good.
walk out with you down the tunnel. At this time, you do start just cheers upon cheers, but the rain is starting to become obnoxious. At this point, as Zane's walking off, and with Ezra guiding him out of the stadium. Go ahead and just bop.
Do that.
Um, Thaddeus, you see Ori kind of sitting off to the side. He was cheering for Zane, but he's kind of keeping a slight distance away from you to not make things awkward.
Are we in the middle of the crowd, or
Yeah, you're sitting in the stands watching the bout.
is he in the crowd, or is he under?
He's in the crowd
stand?
standing. He's in the crowd standing, sitting behind you. You heard him cheering for Zane as
No, he wasn't. He was just.
Oh,
sulking.
okay. Sorry, I didn't realize. I thought you were in the crowd.
No, he sat down quietly. I was just some random guy. Sorry.
Oh,
Just
gotcha,
RPing
yeah.
a random dude in the crowd.
Understood. Right.
So where is Zane at?
Zane.
I'm sorry, Ori.
I'm in the fighter's pit.
Ori is sulking quietly behind you.
Okay.
And he's quietly observing the fight.
All right. As the crowd settles down, I'm going to turn around to Ori as he appears in front of me. Whoa! Ori, are you aware what happened with us?
No.
After whatever overtook your body, and you threw your axe at Zane, Zane's life was within centimeters of death, complete death. I was wrapped around him, pouring a potion down his throat to bring him back to consciousness when you attempted to retrieve your great axe, and you flung Zane and myself back onto the field. You then looked at me, and I had no option, and probably did the hardest thing I've ever had to do since I've met the group. I pulled my rapier and stuck it through your throat to make you unconscious. I want you to know something I said out loud and didn't even realize it until somebody else asked me if that was really what I said. They came out and asked me, they told me that my event was up. And as I wiped off my sword, I said, my rapier, I said, I'm sorry. I cannot fight another person. I have just nearly ended the life of my best friend. I've withdrawn from the tournament.
I didn't realize you liked me. I thought you hated me.
No. Sometimes
I mean, for an elf, you're pretty all right.
Sometimes you piss me off and I don't understand you, and I don't expect you to understand me, but I know in a situation where the demons aren't affecting you, you would have my back. As I would have yours. But I had to make a decision for
Well,
God knows.
if I were in your decision, I would have, or in your place, I would have done the same thing.
Thank you. So I felt it was important to share that I didn't feel I could hurt anybody else because I hurt you and I hurt myself.
Well, if I were in your position, I would still fight. Because it's fun.
I'm not sure they would allow me to return to the tournament. We can ask.
Well, or is he going to look around for, like, the guy who's, like, who's collecting bids?
Yeah, he's talking to talking to a lady and taking her bet for the next fight. Shorter goblin guy with a seems to be like a kind of like a portable table that's wrapped around his neck, and he has like all sorts of he's like a sheet to write down and like a bag to store gold in. But he's just sitting there taking bets, probably within earshot.
Yeah. Or he's gonna grab Thaddeus's arm and kind of like walk him over. Hey, this guy wants to join back in.
Oh, right. You I had heard that you were forfeiting. Well, unfortunately, you're already marked down as a forfeit. But if you want to fight and you're having second thoughts, give me one moment, and you'll see him.
Before you used a word that I'm not sure I'm comfortable with. You said second thoughts. It wasn't second thoughts. I had just harmed my best friend and felt I had done enough harm throughout the day. He has said that he would like to see me go on, and in his honor, I would like to re-enter.
This is all a sport anyway. It's not like you actually have to kill anyone.
No, it's completely up between the two contestants, and most people don't really enjoy killing. They just enjoy fighting.
I don't understand that.
Some people
Sometimes I don't.
Some people just like the sport of hearing metal versus metal, or wood versus metal in your case, Ori. But I can see if I could talk to someone, and let me go talk to one of the event organizers, and I'll see what I can do.
Why, thank you.
Of course. I will have to notify your would-be opponent, and how this normally works, well, hasn't really happened a lot, but how it's worked in the past is, if your opponent, which I have written down as a Mr. Akani Rathis, if he agrees to fight you fair, and not just take the win that he was given because of your forfeiture, and the event committee allows it, then your fight will come up after, as he points out to Pavin walking out, Pavin Burningheart, Elka's brother, walking out with a large, gaudy, bright red cloak hanging over his shoulder, and you see his his face is up in the air, and you see him like floating this like what looks to be some sort of like orb in his hand as he's just kind of walking out. Very gaudy. You hear the crowd start to cheer, and standing across from him is a human man, about 6'2", 6'3", and on his back is what looks to be a single broadsword. And as you go to look at that, the goblin man looks at you. Well, I'll see what I can do. Hold on, and he will walk off. And as all of you you hear the announcer yell, "Begin!" And you see Pavin make the orb disapparate. And you see, as he does that, he pulls his paws out, and stretching out from his paws are these two elongated, bright scarlet claws that extend off of his paws. And you immediately see him flip through the air and slash this human man before he could even swing. And he just starts ripping into this guy, just going feral on him. 200 on Pavin, I see that. And Vaten, that's... You guys just... As all this is happening, you just watch Vaten very quietly stand up and just kind of...
Oh, it
get
was
out.
The instant.
Get out of the rain.
It was the instant Zane's fight was over.
Yeah.
I was out. I was undercover, like, not having it.
Doesn't like the rain. But you... yeah, we'll just say you retroactively put 200 gold on Pavin as he was walking away.
I should put someone. I knew that fucker was gonna win. That would have been free money.
So we're going to see. So Pavin rips out and just cuts into this guy. The guy looks at him, smiles, and will take his broadsword and stab Pavan in the gut. But as it looks like he stabs him, you see this thin veiled, what looks to be a magical shield come out in front of him and blast him backwards. The guy goes to swing again and completely whiffs on his second swing. Pavan then takes his You're used to seeing Elka fight in a very quick and precise manner. But with Pavan, it's almost as if his fighting style is not in a... It's quick, just as quick as Elka's, but a lot more sloppy. His goal isn't to finitely stab like Elka does. His goal is to shred as he's going fast. And he, as the guy whiffs on his swing, you see him jump up on top of the sword and run onto it and just dig his claws. Well, we'll see if he does. Dig his claws straight into the upper chin of this man, this human man. You then see a little bit of flame erupt from his claw, and you see the guy's little chin hairs start to burn. The guy then gets very, very frustrated and will take the sword and stab backwards. And not stab backwards, but try to swing backwards with the backside of the sword. And he'll hit Pavan square in the back of the head. But Pavan stays where he's at as he's digging into him. He'll then go to hit him again. The second one, Pavan takes his rabbit foot, and kick it backwards to where the sword's back down on the ground. And then you just watch Pavan point blank erupt this guy in a massive fireball. And just cast fireball right down on this guy with him inside of it. As this guy falls to the ground, you see him just fall unconscious, singed. Pavan just kind of whips his cloak over on his back and just walks out of the fireball like the fire did nothing to him. And immediately cheers throughout the crowd just start to roar as this now what seems to be brother and sister have taken, or at the very least related, both holding the same name of Burning Heart, have taken this arena by storm. And immediately you start to hear cheers for Pavan and like questions of, are they related anywhere? They're both Parangons. And you just hear chatters. Elka, you get 200 extra more gold, and Thaddeus, you do as well. And Ori, we'll just say you would have bet.
Oh, no,
well.
I thought... Okay. Well, I thought he won already, but...
Well, Thaddeus retroactively technically bet 200 even after the bet taker walked away. I was just assuming...
I don't even have 200. I'll bet 100.
Okay, so you get 100 gold.
Okay.
But Pavan walks out. Immediately, that same goblin man walks up and hands you your gold, Thaddeus. Says, the event organizers, as well as your would-be opponent, have agreed to have the match.
Oh, very well. I actually thought they may say no.
Well, it took some convincing on your opponent's side. He had already began to prepare himself for his next opponent, but when he heard that his original opponent wanted to fight him, he figured he'd at least hear out the possibilities.
I know I've asked for a lot just to re-enter the tournament, but would it be possible in my introduction to say that at the request of Ori, I've returned to the tournament?
I think I can arrange that.
Thank you.
And you'll see him kind of run off and say, fight between Thaddeus Starling and Akani Rathus is back on. Bets, please. Bets. Anybody betting on Thaddeus?
Fuck, I'm broke. I don't know. I don't got much gold. I'm good, I guess.
I don't bet, so
Guess I also am not betting anything. So
Uh,
Yeah, such confidence from my.
no, I'm broke.
no.
I don't got money.
no, that's
I
just
never
Zane's
said
not a
that.
betting man. So
Yeah, same with Vata, and he's not gonna bet unless it's like life or death.
200 on Thaddeus. All right, so the crowd starts to get a little restless as it takes for a second for you to be escorted down, Thaddeus. Do you have any? What's up?
Can I do anything before they fight?
Sure.
Okay. Is Zane back yet?
Zane has probably made his way back up into the crowd. Looks fully healed, but the rain is a little bit off-putting after being dry underneath in like the waiting rooms. But I mean, that is up to Zane whether or not he'd walk out.
no, I'm just gonna relax.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Zane's nowhere to be seen.
Or he's gonna try to make a little tent for Vaten. Actually, I think he has a tent. He's gonna put over Vaten.
All right. Vaten has already walked underground.
Yeah, I'm like I'm picturing.
I
it
thought
kinda
you were like
a
under the steps or
stadium.
something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
Oh,
was picturing
okay.
too.
He's like back here. Yeah.
Yeah, still watching but staying dry.
Okay.
So, Thaddeus, as you're escorted down, do you have any prep that you'd want to do? Do you have anything that you want to?
Well, I'm just double checking that my equipment is appropriate with poisons, and I have actually 2 vials left of the Wyvern poison
Okay.
that are in my easy hand access, and I have how many potions of healing? Shit, I used 2 of them on the other. I might ask my friends if they have any extra potions of healing because I've used them on giving them to them, and I only have 1 left.
I'll pass you one of my greater and my last superior.
So
Wait, what?
a greater
Whoa.
a greater and a superior. So that's a lot of healing abilities.
If you don't use them, just give them back.
Well, I certainly will. Greater, and what was the other one you gave me?
Superior. So the superior is 8d6 plus 8. And the greater, I think, is 64 plus 6.
Oops, I did that backwards. You know what they are. I'm just putting them in my notes.
Yep. Okay. So as the crowd grows restless, you hear all of a sudden a shush over the crowd as this dragonborn man starts to walk out onto the field from the other corner. Let me grab his token. That would be a good idea. So as he starts to walk out, and I'll go ahead and expand it just so you see what he looks like. Seems to be
Cool.
he's a red dragonborn, donning what looks to be a staff of some sort, wearing a blue blazer, with a white cut V-neck shirt, button-down shirt, but it ends in a V. He kind of walks forward. He's wearing like glasses that are like the half-lensed glasses. They're sitting on his nose. And as he's walking out, he's flipping through what looks to be a book, and you just see the water from the rain like bouncing off of it as he's walking out, and like it's almost magically being like repelled. And I need to grab this because I forgot to grab it. Alrighty.
And today is sponsored by.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Please no.
Not in any way.
You don't want to have sponsors?
Not ones that aren't going to pay.
That's what I meant. Like, we get sponsors that pay.
Well, of course, someone gets sponsors that pay, but we're not. No free advertising, all right?
They're not sponsors if they're not paying.
Yeah, but you can't
Who
say
brought
we're.
Chuck.
No one can say we're sponsored by somebody and we're not being paid. That's actually against the law.
I know
Unless you're George Santos.
Shut up.
Sorry.
I see what you did there.
All right. Let's get into the fight.
And Todd's dead.
I mean, it was already brought to the attention of your opponent that you do not wish to fight to the death.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
So you'll hear the announcer say, "Okay, well, we're going back to a previous fight that didn't happen. Fighting out of this corner," he'll point to Thaddeus, "at the behest of his dear friend Ori, Thaddeus agreed to re-enter the tournament, as well as Akani, his opponent, agreed to continue the fight with him. So, in this corner, we have Thaddeus Starling of the Elmwood Forest." And you'll walk out, and people will start to cheer. Some people will say, "We'll start to say, is this guy a coward? Why did he back out?" Well, you did see kind of what happened with his friend, right? And you'll start to hear that. Vaten, you'll start to pick up echoes of that in the crowd. And fighting in this corner is a man of mystery, born as a dragonborn and from the hidden country of Monmouth, Akani Rathis. And everyone will start to cheer. And at that point, Akani will slam the book shut, put it down in a pouch, but at this point you understand is a bag of holding. And he'll just look at you. "Well, I'm here."
And to do with respect, let us begin.
Fight! Roll for initiative for me.
Do I hear the guy calling him a coward?
Roll a perception check. 9?
Oh,
9
God.
initiative. We'll see what his is.
18.
18. Honestly, with the rain and the crowd, you may hear you hear that like that murmur, but you cannot tell. You hear it being said, but you cannot tell where it's being said or who is saying it.
Damn, rain saved his life.
So
Still kill him for me.
he rolled a 15 on initiative, so he is going to go first.
Kill everyone in that general direction.
So he will look at you. "I want a clean fight, all right?"
Of course.
He's then going to.
He can be.
He is going to look at you. "Let's start this off with a bang, shall we?" And he's going to. Well, I need to pull up that one. Okay. He's going to look at you, and you're going to see magical energy start to crackle out of his hand, and he's going to look at you, and he's going to cast Lightning Bolt at you at 3rd level. So I need you to roll dexterity saving throw for me, please. DC of 18. Natural 20. So you do succeed. You do take half of 8d6 lightning damage.
Can I use my evasion as well?
You can use evasion, so you'll be getting a quarter damage on this. That is... Whew, glad you have that. That is 38 points of lightning damage cut in half, which is which is 19. Cut in half again, which is 10. So you take 10 points of lightning damage as he launches a lightning bolt at you. You just watch this arcane blue streak of lightning just flash right at Thaddeus without, like, blink of an eye. He's going to... Well, he had to do that before he cast that spell. So, that will end his turn. He's going to stay where he's at. Just so you're aware, your boots are always activated, but it is a bonus action. Well, hold on. To use an item as an action, actually, like an actual magical item. So to throw your cloak on of invisibility is an action, but you would still have your movement.
And I can move how many feet?
30, I think.
I can, while using. What are these squares?
These are 5 feet.
There's a 5, so 1.
Yeah, he's 15 feet from you, but you have to use your action to put on your cloak because it wasn't on when you walked out. Right. So you'd have to use your action to put on your cloak, so you wouldn't be able to attack on this turn. But that is if you wanted to throw on your cloak now.
No, I wasn't planning an attack for this. I'm going to use my cloak of invisibility.
Okay. Thaddeus vanishes in the middle of the Coliseum.
And I am going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. How much can I go?
What's your speed? It says on your character sheet.
35.
So 35 feet.
20. 25. 30. 35.
Okay. Technically, you don't need to use your bonus action to hide because you are... This is as if someone casts true invisibility on you.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That is my turn.
That's your turn? He's going to look at you. He's not going to look at you. He's going to look where you were. Interesting. And he's going to lift up his hand and he's going to say, "Seek him out, magic missiles." And he's going to fling his hand, and you're going to watch... He'll cast at first level. Each dart hits the creature of your choice. You can see they just hit. Okay.
Objection.
What?
Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see.
Within range. That is, thank you.
You can see.
Thank you, rules lawyer in the sky.
Thank you for interjecting.
Phoenix Wright is just shouting at you from the heavens.
God bless bingo.
I have representation here. Don't fuck with me. I've got a good lawyer. I mean, he can randomly do it in any direction, and if I happen to be in that direction, but there's 360 different possibilities.
Well, technically, in his zone, there's 8 directions he can roll. So, to make this fun, and to make this random, because he can't see you, he is going to cast Magic Missile. We're going to say, going clockwise, north is, north of him is 1, and then going clockwise 1 through 8. So if
so where I'm pinging is 1?
Yeah, so if he rolls a 2, he's going to sling magic missiles at you. This is to make it completely random. You see him launch 2 magic missiles this way, or 3 magic missiles, just, and as they hit the wall, they just hit. He's gonna look really frustrated, and that's his turn.
Okay. Now, I'm going to need a rules committee on this. Where did Bingo go?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know I'll have a. I can make the rule. I am the dungeon master.
No, I understand. I
Fuzzy
need,
Dingo is currently available.
I need my
Fucking
freaking
druid,
lawyer
man.
present.
All right. What do you want? What do you want to do?
So because he shot in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, ping, 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 ping for me. Can I assume that is engaged and use my
Oh, you can do sneak attack because you're
Sneak attack.
hidden.
You're invisible. You're hidden technically, so you get sneak attack anyways. You get advantage on your hits, and you get sneak attack.
Okay, so I'm going to.
But he can roll a perception check. Based off of the ground to see that your footprints once you hit him.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so I am going to move in for an attack,
All
sneak
right.
attack with my rapier.
So roll with advantage to hit him.
So go to advantage. Rapier.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
So roll double all dice roll. That includes sneak attack dice.
Oh, fuck it, yeah.
Fuck him up, dude.
I did. I don't know if I said this, but the assumption is I am injecting poison.
Okay. So you have to roll a
Okay.
con save to see if he's poisoned. Which we'll just say we didn't set a DC for that. I'm gonna say for the sword, for the poison, we'll make it 14 is the DC. Because it's not a magical effect, it is a biological effect. So, and we'll make a con save. This is see if he's poisoned, so we'll see if he gets disadvantage on attacks. That is a for con. Oh, that's +4. Yeah, he makes it. That's a 17.
Okay, so
So he's not poisoned, but he does take the full damage doubled.
Wait, that's not right.
9 piercing, so that's your normal damage.
That
Plus,
says-
plus 2d6 for the poison.
Okay, I don't think that's right. Did I just? It says +2 +7, which would be 9 in my damage. That's
So
not right.
your rapier is a 1. What is the rapier base? Is it D8?
It's a D8.
Yeah. So it would be
Okay,
yeah.
if you look on my damage thing, it's not right.
Okay. So
The
roll
equation's not right.
roll 2d8 or so no, it's 1d8 for your rapier plus 2d6 plus sneak attack damage.
Okay, there's 2d6. There's a d8. How many d6 for my?
What is sneak attack at 8th level? 3d6.
Let me double check.
I think I have it written down.
Sneak attack 5e is
4d6.
it 46?
Yeah, it's 4.
46. Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's see. The rapier is okay. Dice is fucked up. That dice is fucked up. Somebody roll a d8 for me, please.
Okay. 7.
Okay. All right. So there's for the rapier.
So 7 times 2 is 14. Okay, I'll take the number and double it.
Okay.
So now roll 60.
Plus?
Now roll 66
Okay. There's
because it's 2d6 for the poison and 4d6 for the sneak attack.
Jesus. Oh my God. Okay. So of all the d6, I have 2 6s.
Oh.
So there's 10 of 10 and 4. 10 plus is 11. 13, 16. So 26.
26 on the out of the D6.
Yes.
Plus 7, so that's 33 doubled.
Doubled.
66 points of damage in one attack. He immediately gets stabbed. He's gonna make a perception check with just a normal one because you are invisible to see if he sees it. Roll a stealth check for me. Against a very high perception check. 22. He beats you. He sees where, as you go to dig your feet in to stab, he sees the dust cloud of where your feet are. And he sees just a very slight shoe print. The boots of Elvenkind leave a very light imprint normally, but because you're going to attack, that's why he can look for your footprint for this. So he does see it. Fucking hurts, though.
Run away for a little bit.
Do I have an extra action?
Do you have extra attack at? You should have extra attack at your level. But this time it wouldn't be with sneak attack.
Rogues don't get extra attack.
Rogues don't get extra
I think
attack.
I have what's not uncanny dodge.
You can disengage. Bonus action.
Disengage. That's what I'm.
So you wouldn't be able to get an attack of opportunity from you. But you've already moved. You've moved 15 feet already, so you have 20 more feet of movement.
Okay. 2, 3, 4.
So he is aware of. He's now very closely looking at your footprints. And now that you now roll another stealth check, since you moved against his perception at disadvantage. Okay. To see if he knows where you went.
Normal or an advantage?
Just regular stealth check.
Okay.
Almost all rolls I'm going to ask for are normal, unless I ask for advantage or disadvantage. Jesus Christ, he is hurt. He also rolled a 26, so meets it, beats it. So he does see the dust clouds of you scampering away. He is going to realize he's in trouble after getting blindsided by a rapier. And he's going to, in your general direction, to whom it may concern, fireball at 5th level.
Ouch.
So dexterity saving throw from you. So that's a 5th level. That's 10d6. Just wipe all these d6s. You just succeed, so you will take half damage. You've already used your bonus action for evasion, so you can't do that.
I think evasion is a reaction.
Is evasion a
Yes, it
reaction?
is.
Oh, you do have a reaction then. So yeah, you can use. So you do take
Okay,
half.
my uncanny dodge.
Well, you're lucky that you can fucking do that. So you take a quarter of 56 fire damage. So that's
Actually, he takes no damage.
what? I don't think that's how that works.
When you are subject to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, and half if you fail.
So
No.
you've taken 0 points of damage. Except,
What?
yeah, that's how evasion
Yeah,
works.
Evasion's nuts.
Well, he's going to. You're gonna. I keep forgetting to do this. Oh wait, you can do. You don't have to do it before. You can do it after. He is going to. Casting time action. He's going to burn 2 sorcery points to do quicken spell. So he's going to send another spell at you. Since he's at 5th level, in the same direction, he is going to. He has to be at a lower level than 5th. So he can't see you, so he can't cast that. Yeah. So at 4th level, you're gonna completely dodge out of the fireball, but he is going to.
I don't think you can cast. I don't mean to be a rules lawyer, but I don't think you can cast 2 spells in a single turn, even with quickened.
Quicken spell. Your attack is used as a. You can.
Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah. First attack is used as a bonus action.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, which
Where's
you,
my other
you can do.
lawyer at? I want my other lawyer.
Nah, I'm reading meta magic. You could do it. You could do it after the fact. So
I object, Your Honor.
Well, it also says only spells with a casting time of bonus actions, like Healing Word, Sanctuary, and Spiritual Weapon.
Quicken spell. When you cast a spell that has a casting time of an action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change that casting time to 1 bonus action for this casting.
But I think, and this is a rule that I'm actually not up on, but I think you can only cast 1 leveled spell and a cantrip, regardless of action economy.
No, quicken spell is the only thing that can get around that. You turn what would normally be an action into a bonus action, so you can use your action to cast another action spell.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's not a question of being able to do the 2 spells within the 6 seconds, so to speak. It's a question of, do you have enough magical oomph to do anything more than a simple spell for one of them?
Quickened spell does make it possible to cast 2 1-action spells by turning a 1-action spell into a bonus action spell, provided the unquickened spell is a cantrip.
Well, that doesn't. Okay. Oh, provided
it's confusing.
Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, okay, fine. He's
I
going.
mean, you can if you want. It'd be kind of cool, but real cool. But
okay. Then he's gonna, as a cantrip, he's gonna cast Thunderclap, which is a Constitution saving throw. Which his level is 3d6. I need you to roll a con save. God, oh, he's not here.
my client isn't present.
I'm sorry. I'm here, but I'm not here.
All right, I'll
Okay.
just roll on behalf of Thaddeus.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I literally had to step into the other room.
You're fine. I'll roll the con save for you. Fucking hell, he makes it. All right. Yeah, so nothing happens. Thaddeus has taken 0 damage.
Oh my god!
Rogues.
Rogues against the sorcerer.
Evasion. Oh wait. He succeeded in that attack,
Yeah.
and he only gets 1 reaction, right? So
yeah.
he should take half damage still.
No, it's a cantrip. You don't take any damage if you succeed.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. Well, that's. He is now going to use all 30 of his 30 feet of his movement. Because he knows where you are, he is going to say fuck you, and he's going to run 30 feet this way.
Get him, boy. Get him.
What a pussy!
He's a spellcaster, man. You're invisible. Leave him alone.
I was gonna say, yeah, shellacking the poor guy.
Oh, just shoot him.
Yeah, you now, because you don't get sneak attack unless you move, which he would get to roll perception on if you moved, because he's already pegged you down to where you are.
Oh, whoa. Hold on.
So if you shoot him, it'd just be a normal rolling normally.
Yes, but I'm trying to remember which character I'm playing. I have a dagger.
Yes, you do.
Which is that the dagger of piercing, or what's the dagger I have?
I don't know. What does it say in your inventory?
Getting mixed up between characters.
I think you have dagger.
You just have a
regular dagger.
You have a regular
but-
dagger.
Did you get the dagger that you recalled?
Oh
back?
wait,
Yes.
You have the recalling dagger, which you can throw 30 feet without incurring disadvantage, and using your bonus action, you can recall it to your hand.
Okay, so I should just shoot him with my freaking sharp bow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then try to throw a
Oh.
dagger 45 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But she is in range for a short bow. 23 to hit. Yeah. Well, does he have what I think he does? He does. Bonus action shield. The bolt bounces off. Just barely.
Okay.
So that is you can try to shoot him again. But shield is up, so now the AC you have to hit is 24.
I'm still stealth. Correct.
No, he knows where you are, so it's just normal attacks. If you move and he failed his perception check, then you'd be stealth again. But since he was able to see where you are, it's normal attacks.
Oh, I'm gonna play a game here. 1, 2. Boom. And then I'm gonna re-stealth.
And we're gonna see if he can see you. Roll stealth check. 15. He does see dust fly up as you move away a little bit sloppier than you thought. So he does know where you are. That is your.
Does he know where I am, or does he know the
He knows.
direction?
He knows the general area. He doesn't know exactly
Oh.
where you are, so he can't do like roll to hit attacks.
What's the distance between us?
I'll tell you. 60 feet. So with your short
'Cause I
bow,
had
you,
another 5 feet I could have moved.
yeah. So if you want to move more, I mean the stealth and his perception still matter. Okay, so 65 feet away. So he's gonna see kind of sort of where you are. He's gonna get a little pissed, and as an action, he's gonna cast with his one and only 6th level spell. He's gonna cast True Seeing.
Will I know this is happening?
Nope.
Okay.
He could have used Disintegrate, Circle of Death, Chain Lightning, Sunbeam, but he uses True Seeing because he's pissed off. And he'll also make that a quicken spell. And he will cast Thunderclap again. So, and Todd walked away. I'll roll for him.
No,
again.
I'm still here. I'm still here. This is the new Todd. I'm mobile.
He's got.
Roll a con save for me, please.
Con save.
12, that's a fail. Woo. Finally, he does damage to Thaddeus. You take 16 points of... What type of damage is it? Thunder damage. It hurts. As he booms out a loud thunderclap. You've seen Zane use this once a few times before.
Thunder Wave is what I use.
Oh, Thunder Wave. Oh, Thunderclap. It's similar to Zane's thing. But now you see... Make a perception check for me.
Me?
Yeah.
Perception.
$15 from that far. You just see him, and he's just kind of like looking in your general direction. It's now your turn.
How many feet away am I?
65. 65.
What's the range on my bow?
Yeah. I
Short bow.
Should be plenty.
Short bow is 60, 120, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna move in 5 feet.
So that way you're attacking with not at disadvantage. All right.
Actually,
And
yeah.
so you're gonna move in 5 feet.
Yeah, so it's a normal attack.
Okay. So you do not get sneak attack because he knows where you are.
Yeah, that's fair. And I'm going to attack with my short bow. Oh my
Natural
God.
1. If I roll a 50 or higher on a D100, your bowstring breaks. I rolled a 2. You're fine on a D100.
jeez.
So the arrow just kind of misfires. Only goes like 5 feet in front of you.
The arrow just like breaks.
All right. Well, that's your turn.
For the love of Ori!
I
mean, God!
True seeing concentration? No, it's just a cast it and forget it type of spell. How long does it last?
1 hour.
1 hour. All right. Well, he's not fucking around anymore. He is going to run forward.
Wait, do I, before he does that, do I have any more actions?
No, you shot at him, so there's no actions. You have a bonus
Okay.
action if you want to try. There's no place to hide, so you can't exactly bonus action hide. Although you don't know that he can see you.
No, but I can drink a potion.
Yeah, so bonus action. You can drink a potion if you want. On the
Okay.
I mean, he only hurts you for 16, so I don't know if you want to do that, but that's up to you.
Well, 72 is my total, and I'm down to 46 right now.
Okay, well then
Because
feel
remember, he hit me for 10, so
free. Right. Okay.
I don't know that he can do more than 46, so I'm actually going to chug a potion.
Okay.
Which would be my best, the greater, the superior, or...
I would say do what's calling to you, Todd. Do what's calling to you.
Okay, the greater is 6D.
68. 68 plus 8.
D8s or D4s?
D6s.
Is 86. Sorry, 86 plus 8.
Okay, so 8d6. Wait, is that the greater or is that the superior?
Greater,
One of them is 6, and one of them is...
greater,
I want to do the...
greater is 66 plus 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
That's-
so we're going to do the greater.
Slightly buffed up potions in this campaign.
Whoa! Okay. 9, 11. Oh, Jesus, a lot of 2s. Okay, so 9. Jesus Christ. Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. Okay, so that's 13 plus 8.
13 plus 8, so 21.
Okay, so... Okay. I owe you a potion! Alright, that's... Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Well, now it's his turn. He ran up. He's going to you're going to see him pull out what looks to be a tiny little translucent crystal. He's going to take it and slam that down onto the ground, and he's going to cast Cone of Cold on you. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw. 7. That's a fail. Nope. Okay. Oof.
Is that an area effect spell?
Yes, but it's a con save, so I don't think he gets
I think
evasion.
still works.
I don't think it.
I think you have to make a dex save in order for evasion to trigger.
Oh, it is just a deck save.
Yep,
Okay.
it's a con save. So, all right. So that's 16, 24, 13, 6.
Oh, I thought you said 64, not 6d4.
No, I was counting. 51 points of cold damage. As he slams his hands, a rush of ice just shoot out of his hands, out of that crystal, and just on the failed save.
Do I have uncanny dodge available?
That's on a melee attack, so I'm pretty sure.
Nope. Whenever an attacker that you can see hits you.
Yeah, it's with a hit, so I rolled a hit
Starting at
attack,
level
right?
5, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack. Hits you with an attack.
So
You can use your reaction to half attacks damage.
So that I've looked this up because the evasion is for dex save and dodging out of the way. Uncanny dodge is, I believe, for
Pretty sure it's just a hit attacks.
just to roll to hit attack.
Physical
okay.
attack.
Yeah, so it's a roll to hit attack. So if I would have hit you with say like a scorching ray, you've been able to use it.
Okay.
So yeah, you take 51 points of cold damage, and on a failed save, say you're not killed by this, so you're not a frozen statue, but you are, you're frozen as he just blasts you with his cold. And you immediately get the sense after he ran right up and blasted you with it, you can now see a glow in his eyes, a bright blue glow. His dark green, dragon-like eyes went from a dark green to like a bright blue, and he's now just staring right at you. That was his last 5th level spell. So,
Okay.
and that's gonna be his turn. He's gonna save his sorcery points. So he's standing there, just kind of shrugging his shoulders at you.
Can I attack?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, you said I was frozen, so.
Well, no. If so how the spell works is if you die, you become a frozen statue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This just changed the game. How far away is he from me?
25 feet, roughly. 30 feet.
Okay. I'm going all hell's balls wall here.
There we go.
How many feet can I move?
35.
And I can get an attack off with my rapier.
Yes. You also have both. You also have your. Well, go ahead and if
I
you're
still
gonna
have a
attack.
bonus action.
Yes. But you have your.
Okay.
It's your turn. It's you. You have everything you can normally do. He just hit you with 51 points of cold damage.
Right. But I can't use sneak attack.
No, because he as you run up,
No,
he's
right.
he's looking right at you.
Okay. So I'm attacking with my rapier.
All right, roll to hit. Roll to hit.
Christ.
14 misses, unfortunately.
Okay. And I think I have an extra attack. Is that correct?
Not as a rogue, I don't
No.
believe. Nope.
No, you don't get.
Rogues only get one. You hit hard.
But you only get one.
I mean, you could whip out the dagger, but I don't know.
You could also
Yeah,
bonus action disengage.
That's what I'm thinking. Can I bonus action and throw a potion at him? Or throw some poison on him?
No, because that would be an action.
Okay, so I'm going to bonus action and disengage.
Okay, you move 30 feet already, so you can only move 5 feet away.
Which,
So yeah, you're now not in melee range, and you're 10 feet away from him. So technically, he doesn't get. Okay. Well, that's your turn.
Dad.
He's going to look at you. He's going to roll a medicine check. He's not going to realize how hurt you are. This will be funny. He's going to look at you, and he's going to cast Polymorph on you.
Oh, fuck.
Do me a favor and roll a wisdom save. Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom?
Yep.
Or con?
It's wisdom save for Polymorph.
Please, little baby Jesus.
14. You don't see this happen because he's still invisible. But you watch.
Oh, balls, you're right.
He is completely invisible. But he's going to turn you into a rat. Actually, we're not going to go with rat. We're going to go with the very standard polymorph. He's going to turn you into a hen. And so you just watch. Oops. You watch Thaddeus disappear. Well, he's already. You don't see any of this happen. You just see a glow from Akani's hand. And, the only person who I think who has polymorph in this group is Alara and Vaten. I'm gonna say for Alara and Vaten, go ahead and roll an Arcana check. If you Native, you want to roll for Alara for me, that'd be great.
Yeah.
What's her? Oh, it's just a plus. Arcana is based on intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
I think it's a -1.
For her, yes, it is.
Yeah, so 10.
10. Alara's not exactly paying attention. I don't have a. Is there a rooster? Is that the token in Roll20?
That'll play, yeah.
No, I don't have the token. So, Thaddeus is now a rooster and is a small creature. None of you recognize what he's doing. Thaddeus, you're now a hen.
Gonna be a cat instead.
I'm gonna say the only.
Ouch! That hurt.
If it reverts as a result of dropping. So
And do damage.
hens can do. So once you're polymorphed, you would do what you don't have any you gain a hen's smarts, which is
Can I pack?
since you are being attacked, you can walk up and you can peck him. So roll a d20 and add your strength modifier of a hen, which is 0. So just roll d20. Actually, sorry, hens are -4.
God.
I think. I gotta find it. Let me double check.
Rule question here. 'Cause
Sure.
I can see this going either way. I think this is totally DM judgment. The target's gear melds into the new form. The creature can't activate, use, wield, or otherwise benefit from any of its equipment. If he didn't have the cloak up, I would say, yeah, there's no way he could be invisible.
But because it's already activated.
Exactly.
He's an invisible
the
fucking
question.
chicken right now.
Okay. Okay.
So I was right. So a chicken's strength is 3, so it's a -4 to your roll. So it's a 10 to hit him. He can see you because he has true sight. You
Well,
just
give me a fucking pack.
you just walk up and you start pecking at his foot, and it does no damage. He's then going to oh boy, he didn't prep. Did I prep the spell magic?
No.
He's gonna pick you up and just he's gonna try to grapple you. Roll a dex. Roll a acrobatics checks. Just roll a d20 because the dex for a chicken is a +0. Now this is to see if you can avoid. Let's see if he rolls higher than that. Oh well, no, sorry. So
Oh, no, it would just
it'd be
be a
12. 12. Okay, he rolled a 13 on his dice, so he beats you by 2. You're just gonna watch this fucking sorcerer, this dragonborn, walk up and pick something up and hold it in the sky and realize, I don't know how. He's now realizing, I can't undo this. And he's going to gently, he's going to hold you, and he's going to end his turn. You're now in his hand. I'm going to say, you'd probably try to peck him, so roll a d20.
Either that or roll a Constitution save and then stab him in the heart.
No, once you're polymorphed, you're the chicken
Yeah, you're
until the
stuck.
duration of the spell or until you hit 0.
As a chicken, I'm gonna peck the fucker in the eyeball.
All right, roll a d20 and do -4.
Nat 20. It'd be so funny if you killed him as a chicken. Oh!
So -4, it's 0.
I just killed myself.
He's yeah, you did. He's not gonna fuck around. He's not gonna like fuck around with you. Is that a concentration spell? I can't do that. Fuck. So polymorph is concentration. Yeah, he's going.
This was started off so fucking good.
66 points of damage right off the rip. Just deny. He's whatever. All right, let's get her over with.
Tell me what you're gonna do.
Is there anybody watching me kind of tucked into the stands? And am I able to see what's going on here?
With your passive perception, I'm going to say you'd be able to see if anybody's watching you. I'm going to say roll stealth check for that.
Alrighty.
Right.
10.
Balls.
I rolled a 4, so no, nobody sees you back there. With your passive perception, you just see what's going on in the ring.
Yeah, so I can tell that he is holding something that is...
He's holding it up, and right now you're watching him like gently put it down on the ground.
I'm gonna go ahead and, if I can, dispel polymorph.
How far away are you? And how far is that
90
spell?
90 feet and 120 feet.
I'd be damned. Yeah, sure, you could do that.
Teamwork, baby.
Crush him!
So you're aiming to dispel polymorph. That's it's casting in 3rd level. I'm gonna need you to roll a d10 and add your wisdom modifier.
Isn't it D20?
Or a d20. DC's
Yeah,
10.
DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Yeah.
If it's a 4th level or higher.
Yes. So the DC's 14. So roll your d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
That'll do it. He goes to put Thaddeus down, or he goes to put something down, and immediately, poof, Thaddeus, you are no longer a chicken in front of him, but it is still his turn, and he's going to reach out and he's going to cast Blight on you.
Will I
Head
get
breaks
attack of
stone, mate.
opportunity?
God, no, it's not your turn.
I'm just asking.
Make a Christmas saving throw, please. Oh, wait, that's
Christmas.
that's banishment. That's Blight is a Constitution saving throw.
What was my other option?
Banishment, so he'd send you to another plane of existence.
Oh, okay.
No, so he's gonna cast Blight on you.
Little baby Jesus.
Huh?
His spell save DC is 18, so it's a fail.
Shit.
It's 8d8. That's 3 ones. Love to see that.
Yeah!
We do love to see that.
I like seeing that.
It's 27 points of necrotic damage. Are you unconscious?
I'm unconscious. I
So
had 16 points left.
yeah. All right. So you get hit by this blight, and you start to feel all the moisture in your body start to leave. You feel incredibly dehydrated, and as you start to get a headache immediately, and then as you feel your head start to hurt, you slip it. You slip consciousness, and you fall unconscious. And as you fall to the ground, he's just gonna laugh, hold up his hand, and reach down because he still has True Sight active, and he's just gonna like remove your cloak of invisibility, and you're just gonna see Thaddeus on the ground unconscious, and he's just slightly thinner than he normally is, because of the blight spell. And as you look at this guy, as everyone looks at him, he's Dragonborns don't necessarily bleed normal blood, especially red Dragonborns. So you just see like this purplish black, like not black, but it's more like a purplish like magenta color, almost like a really dark pink coming out of the side, and like blends him with his scales, and you can hardly see the blood coming out of his mouth, and like also a little bit of the stab wound of which Thaddeus fucking wrecked him with one attack. Immediately there's cheers in the crowd, and one of the clerics runs out and immediately like looks at Thaddeus, realizes, oh boy, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds at 4th level. You heal at...
Can Ori come down and assist him out of the ring?
Yeah. At this point, he'll wait for you to be revived, and as you get 13, you get a 29 points of healing from that Cure Wounds, and as he sees you get revived, he'll just look down at you. Good match. And
Yes.
he will.
Yes, it was. The chicken thing was incredible, I have to admit. Can I have my cloak back, please?
Oh no, he just like laid it next to you.
Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't going to take it.
Oh, if he took it,
It's squarely.
had, like,
It's very against the
like
rules.
a group of angry party members coming to his house tonight.
Yeah, so he just walks up and kind of waves his hand behind him. But you are helped back to your feet from Ori, by Ori, and aided back into the waiting room. So you were then healed to full. So you're now at full HP. Still feeling a little razzled.
Ori,
He
Ori.
turned you into a chicken.
I'm sorry I disappointed you. I gave it my best, and all I needed was one more turn, and I would have killed him, but the fucker turned me into a chicken!
Looks like you got him good, though, so...
But you know what? I have to say this. As a cock, he still played with me.
I do not understand.
That's all right. I understand that you don't understand.
Okay. So as Thaddeus is helped off the field, both Ori, you and Thaddeus pass a familiar face in the tunnel, in that of your captain, Andrew Newgate. He is walking up, like very cocky, kind of holding on to his axe. And he like looks at you. Hey guys, good match, Thaddeus, and he'll like kind of like give you a nice little pat on the back. I don't see what I didn't see what happened there, but I heard you say you got turned into a chicken. That's rough.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. Well, you know, lick your wounds
I
and
almost had him.
yeah,
I
lick,
licked my wings.
yeah.
He was actually, it was a fair fight. He was good. He beat me.
Well, good. Well, once you're all back into tip-top shape, come out and watch the show as he unsheathes his axe. And he'll just like kind of quietly nod at you, Ori.
He's not like looking at him really.
Yeah, and he
Or doesn't want to be around anyone who's like not his friend.
fair enough.
I'm gonna head back out to my group, and I'm gonna give Elka back the superior potion. I did use the greater potion. I'm sorry. I'll get you another one.
It's fine. I need to stock up anyway.
So
Oh, bill it to your brother.
So all of you watch as a familiar face walks out into the center of the ring. You hear the announcer say, "Well, fighting in this corner, we have Captain Ander Newgate from Valencia." And
This ring doesn't have any corners. Why does he keep saying that?
Round circle. Just go with it.
Oh,
and
okay.
fighting out of this corner, let's see if he hears you with disadvantage. Yeah, you know he rolled an 8. Fighting out of this corner, we have Loeb, and that just Loeb. And
He's a goblin. Understand he's a little short in the brain.
all of you will watch as a massive humanoid creature walks out into the ring, and all of you recognize this type of creature. You see standing across from Ander an ogre that is towering
Oh,
Ander, and this ogre is wearing full plate armor that seems to be perfectly made for him, and you just hear him say, "Puny man," and Ander just kind of looks at him. I don't know about that, man. You're pretty big, but I think I got you. And you hear fight. Ander will rush forward, axe in hand. You'll see steam start to rise off his body, as you've seen him do a few times before, and he will take his axe and immediately cut into this ogre, cutting straight through his plate mail. The ogre will take the hit and take his, what you now see is what looks to be a great sword, but just like Ori, he brings it down and one-hands it and just carves down into Ander. Ander takes the hit, smiles at him, and will take his axe and swing upwards, up underneath the ogre's chin. Okay. The ogre, looking now hurt, will smile, just as gnarly, like crooked teeth to fangs, just sharpened teeth, jagged teeth. As he smiles down, he will take his great sword and stab straight down at Ander. Ander will, you blink your eyes and you see Ander kind of like mirage himself out of the way. You just see what the steam that is coming off of his body turn into like another image, like a brief image of Ander as he dodges out of the way. And Ander will take, now what you can see is the sharp end of his axe. If any of you spent any meaningful time standing next to him, you would see that his axe has about a 2-inch pike on the end of at the very end of the axe, and he will take that and stab straight into where the heart is of this ogre. And he will hit him, and immediately the ogre just looks dazed and confused and just boom, falls to the ground. Ander then will twists his axe around and goes to swing down at the neck of this now unconscious ogre, and then he stops right before he beheads it. And then he'll like look at the crowd and like see Ori, and then withdraw his blade, put it on his back, and walk off.
That's how it was supposed to be like with me.
I know, and he'll kind of pat you on the back.
after that is cleared, the ogre will be cured and then walked off. You then see a human man, older, salt and pepper hair. His hair is tied up in a very high top knot, and when you look at him, he's wearing this silken robe that seems to be interwoven what looks to be like a half plate armor covering his chest. On his side, he has what looks to be a really long, thin, curved blade. And as he draws it, I'm going to say only Zane would be able to probably have the knowledge of this. Roll a history check for me.
That is counting 22.
22. You see him draw this blade, and you'd recognize this long, curved, thin blade as a katana forged in the island nation of Hoshasu. You've only seen pictures of these weapons, but this weapon's slightly longer than what you would have read as a normal samurai sword, or you would have known about how Hoshasu has a samurai culture within it, where being a samurai is one of the most noble deeds you could do, fighting for your country and protecting your country as more of a lawman. And you know that they wield these swords as their primary weapon. You see him draw it out, and as you look at him, he has like on his face, you see scars across both cheeks, and you see his left eye is like slightly cut into, and you can see that it's slightly closed more than his right eye. But as he stands out, you then will see the other person he is fighting. Looks to be a half-orc man, skinnier build, and you see him take out a cane off his back, and in the middle of that, what looks to be the cane, is a floating ball orb. And the man with a sword, he's introduced. The announcer says, "In this corner, we have all the way from the far regions of Hoshasu, Hashiba Ono." And everyone will start to clap. "And in this corner, hailing directly from here in Arbington, one of our local mages, Kelvin Boyce." And everyone will clap a little loud. "Begin."
It's a funny looking sword.
I just rolled a nat 20 for Hashiba.
Oh shit.
Hashiba will take one step forward, and you'll blink your eyes, and like just in any anime samurai flick, you'll see him unsheath his sword, one slash across the chest, and you'll see Kelvin, the mage, as he goes to try to make an incantation, his staff is cut in half, and his body just flops over onto the ground, and he's unconscious.
Does he sheath it back when it clicks? Does he like fall over?
As he sheathes the sword, you see Kelvin kind of like look down at his body. What? Boom! Falls face forward, falling onto his already clean cut in half staff. And the older human man just kind of looks at him, turns around, does a very, very much a bow you've never seen anybody do. He bows at the waist, very straight, and then he will walk off, covering his body with his with kind of a cloak he's wearing, and walk out of the rain. As the fights go on, and I don't want to drag on for the NPCs, moving on to the next round of fights. It's announced that Milana Guegon, the female Minotaur that Ori would have fought against, had he not stepped out. One by default. And she moves on to the next round. Let's see here.
Oh shit, our boy Zane's going again.
Yep. Is that announced? Zane, you're escorted down into the familiar dressing room. You have taken a short rest. So
Okay.
if that helps you regain anything.
It does, actually. So let me adjust. Okay. I need to.
So Zane, in front of you is standing in front of you as you're escorted out. They announce your name again for the sake of time because we are getting a little late here, and we'll end with we'll get into the finals if you make it. In front of you stands a familiar dragonborn. The same one that had just taken on Thaddeus. He is looking fully healed. He will walk out and kind of look at you. Well, never fought an artificer from Ebrex, so hopefully this is a good fight.
It should be.
And he does regain, for the sake of tournaments, short rest, he does regain 1 higher level spell. So we'll do that, and we'll do that. Okay. He will look at you and kind of like, I assume no fight to the death.
Gonna shake my head at him.
All right. And the ring announcer will say, "Fight!" Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Fuck him up.
22. No, wait. 21.
He rolled a 7, so yeah, you go first.
10, 15, 20. All right. I'm just gonna rush him
Okay.
and punch him in the face
Alrighty.
because I have next to nothing left after the paladin. So
Actually, even if the rain hasn't stopped, I would have probably been out for Thaddeus's fight
14?
too, but
Okay.
14.
Misses.
Swing again.
He's got mage armor on, man. That's his immediate protection that he does.
That's there's no way this doesn't hit. 27.
27, yeah, even with shield, he can't block that. So yeah, roll for damage.
It's 7 thunder damage to his face.
7 thunder damage. Nice. He'll nod at you respectfully. Not really much of a not really much of a close combat kind of guy. And he will look at you and smile, and as he smiles, he will he will wave his hand in the air, and it looks like he almost catches a rain droplet and like this magical aura and brings it in front of him and kind of just looks at you and smiles, and he'll slam his hand down and cast Tidal Wave right on top of you.
I will absorb elements for this.
All right, roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
If it, what do I got on that? What am I trying to beat?
18.
Yeah, I have no shot. I failed that one.
Okay. So you take half damage. That's 2 8s, a 7, and a 6. You take half of. You failed.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 29 points of bludgeoning damage, halved. So that's 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And you're knocked prone. And knocked prone, okay. Up to 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall. The water then spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing unprotected fires in the area. Okay. So you're just knocked prone at your feet at where you stand, and water just spreads out, basically heading straight towards where your friends are, but it peters down and just kind of starts to make the ground around you and behind you really muddy. But that is his turn.
All right, I'm going to use half my movement to stand up and try to uppercut him on the way up.
Okay.
Ooh, that probably hits. 21?
21 reaction shield. Misses.
Okay.
So
I will try again then.
So you're now trying to hit an AC of 24.
Okay. That missed.
Okay. So
Rolled a 10.
bang, bang, and immediately the shield breaks as the second hit hits, but he takes no damage. All right. He's then going to. All right, so he is going to quicken spell his on top of you. Yeah. He's gonna quicken spell. He's gonna polymorph you.
Damn it.
Quicken spell polymorph. So make a wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Hey.
You shrug it off, but as he goes to do that, you see him. He waves his hand in front of you to try to polymorph you. Realizes it fails. He'll then take his hand up and grab onto you and cast Shocking Grasp.
Is that a save or?
That is I think it's a roll to hit. Are you wearing armor made of metal?
Yes.
Okay, he has advantage. So that is. What's his plus to hit? Okay. Yeah, that hits you. That's a nat 18 plus 7, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25. All right, so you take. 15 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
But that's his turn. He's actually, you know what? It's not his turn. He doesn't like being up that close to you. He's gonna risk the hit because shield is up until no, shield's up after it starts his turn.
Zane can't do that because when you get hit with shocking grasp, you can't make reactions.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
You're
what?
Yeah. When you get hit with shocking grasp, you can't make reactions for till the end of. I think it's his.
On a
your
hit,
turn.
the target takes lightning damage, and it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Mm.
So yeah, he's going to back up his full movement, which is 30 feet, and well, he'll go. Yeah, I believe that's 30 feet from where he was at. Right then. Yeah. So he's gonna back up the full 30 feet and just try to like get some distance from you. But that is the end of his turn.
All right, I'm going to charge him, and then I'm going to let me look at this before I do this because this could be funny. Oh, if I knock him into this square, does that technically mean he hits the wall?
Which square? Sorry.
The one right before the gate there.
He would have. So it's a metal gate that shuts down. So he'd slam into the metal gate. Yeah.
Okay. Thunder wave.
All right. What's the save?
Con.
He's a fucking sorcerer, dude. He sucks at con.
That's why it was like, this will work.
Actually, his con's okay, but that's still a 14, so he fails.
So he'll go flying into the gate. 9 thunder damage while it happens.
So I'm gonna say because he's pushed 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he gets slammed in the back. And roll a d6 for me.
I'll just do it myself, actually. Don't need the computer to do it. 5.
5, so 14 points of damage total. He doesn't have any immunities. Okay. Alright, so... Alright. Is he knocked prone with that, or is he just knocked back 10 feet?
Just knock back 10 feet. I guess that's up for you to decide since he hit the gate if he's knocked prone
Yeah,
or
he
not.
hit the gate, but he's able to hold himself up just because the spell doesn't say he's knocked prone. Alright, so that's his turn. Or that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. He is going to... Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do this. He's going to look at you and point to the sky and say,
Oh, God damn it.
it's gonna get a little bright in here, and he's gonna cast, using his only 6th level spell, he's gonna cast Sunbeam. Right down on top of you. All of you are gonna see the rain split, the clouds split as a beam of sun shoot through, and the rain starts to slowly become
Wait.
less.
Hey, Zach.
Yeah.
Didn't he use his 6th level spell versus Thaddeus?
So he has Arcane Recovery. I gave that to him as a sorcerer for specifically this. So he was able to get 4th, 5th, or 6th level spell back, and so he got a 6.
Okay.
So he casts Sunbeam. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I can do that.
Would like to
I
count
don't-
Moonbeam.
24.
24. You succeed. That's still 68 worth of radiant damage. Okay. That's not bad. Those are okay rolls. 11, 16. You take 26 points of radiant damage half, so 13 points of radiant damage, and you are being showered by this sunbeam. And you are not blinded. Line of radiance in your action on any turn until the spell ends. For the duration, the mode of brilliant radiance shines in your hand. It sheds bright light into the sheet. Okay, so you're going to have a direct beam of sunlight just raining down on you in a 10-foot radius around you. And it feels like you're on the surface of the sun. It is excruciating pain, especially for someone of infernal constitution such as yourself. But we will say it is bark, bark, bark. Well, that's not helpful.
It'd be everything within the 5 squares around me, right?
So yeah,
I get what you're doing.
yeah.
So it'd be like
roughly that.
It'd be like that, almost.
A 10-foot radius, so that's 5-foot radius.
Mm.
So it's technically
Okay.
like roughly that.
Okay.
But that is yeah, since he's saving his sorcery points, that's the end of his turn.
Alright. I'm gonna go up this way
Okay.
and punch him.
Okay.
With my gauntlets, obviously.
This guy caught up the force of the sun. I'm just gonna hit him.
Missed my first attack.
So it just stays.
'Cause I'm assuming shield is still up, right?
No, shield. It's just a reaction, so it
Oh, okay. So
it
like
lasts
one turn?
it lasts for 1 turn. Yeah. So
Okay. Let me recount that really fast. 17 to hit.
You need better lawyers.
17 misses.
17 is okay. Never mind then. Second attack. Swing it again. God damn it! Fucking 17 again.
Sorry, man. He dodges out of the way of your 2 blows. Sunbeam's concentration. Can he move it? No, it's not like Moonbeam. Okay.
That'd be crazy if he could.
Oh my god.
It just blasts you with another 68 radiant
Just
damage.
deadly laser.
Okay. Well, realizing... Boy, what can he do? I keep forgetting to look at his level 2 spells. Yeah, he's just gonna... Is that concentration? Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Yep. God, there's so many concentration spells for a fucking sorcerer. How about you? Are you concentration? No, you're not. He's gonna cast Agonazer's Scorcher on you.
What's that, dude?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that'll do 22.
22 makes it. So this is fire damage, so you take a quarter.
Yep.
Still 3d8. That's 12 16. You take 4 points of fire damage. 16 divided by 4. So 4 points of fire damage. And that... Yeah, that's his turn.
Alright. I'm gonna try to punch him. God fucking Christ, that's a miss. Guess what it was? 17.
Oh, buddy.
Second roll was better than that 20.
Hey, there you go.
It's a lot better.
That's I'm just having it doubled already for you, 20.
20, okay. He's looking a little frustrated. Oh boy. No, I'm not gonna bust that out here. It's special. Okay. He's gonna see that you're right up on him. He's going to quicken spell a blight on you. So roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
16?
Fail.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that's 48 points of necrotic
down.
damage. You're down?
Yep.
And that's his finishing move for you guys.
Damn it, I lost another 200 gold.
Tried. I was pretty tapped from the paladin, though.
You watch him drop the sun as the sunbeam starts to dissipate from the sky and the clouds start to roll back in a little bit. You watch as Akani reaches out and just smacks you right across the face and casts blight. You watch as Zane's body start to like wither away and shrink down, and you just same effect that Thaddeus had. You just feel this immense rush of being dehydrated, and your head just immediately starts to splittingly hurt, and then you black out. And you pass out from getting hit by this blight. He looks at you, nods at you, and as the clerics rush out, they will heal you for 26 points of healing as you're brought back up. He will then again do the other thing. It's a good fight. You almost had me there, which you really did, actually.
Did I really?
Yeah.
I almost fucking had him too.
And he will help you to your feet, and then he will kind of pat you on the shoulder and walk into the tunnel.
I will just follow.
All right. As he disappears into one of the rooms, immediately the fights that follow after. It's announced that Ander he goes against the Minotaur woman, and it's a knockdown bashing fight between two barbarians, and Ander walks away with half of his arm, with his basically from his shoulder down, shoulder hanging. Looks like he almost lost his arm. It's then announced that there's a forfeiture, or since Ori could not compete, the round immediately goes. The round immediately goes to a Hashiba Ono. And now the fight between Pavan and the champion. Champion rolls with advantage. Oh boy. Miraculously, Omar Stone, the champion of the ring, beats Pavan within an inch of his life. But Pavan, in a split second decision to take a hit instead of dodge, takes the hit and then jabs his magical claws right up into the sternum of Omar, rendering him unconscious, and Pavan beating the champion of the ring. I rolled a 4 and a 5 on the d20s, rolling for them.
Oh.
And Pavan whisks his hand down. Anders fully healed. Moving on, for my sake. Eventually, the crown will. So this is now Ander versus Akani. Yeah, Akani, seemingly almost out of magic, can only fight with the limited amount of spells he has left, and Anders able to take him down with medium difficulty. Ander moves on to the finals. Hashiba Ono, the samurai-looking guy, versus Pavan. 16 for Pavan. That's a 13 for Hashiba. Pavan, against all odds, beating the champion of the ring, beating Hashiba Ono, a highly regarded warrior in his own right. Your brother Pavan, Elka, makes his way to the finals against
Go ahead.
against Ander. Okay, we can save that for next session. All right, there'll be aftermath. All right. So now, placing bets. If anybody wants to be a betting person, Ander versus Pavan in the final fight.
I don't got money.
I ain't touching. Yeah. I ain't betting. I ain't starting now.
It came out even. I don't want to lose anymore.
All right. For this sake, Elka, since you haven't really done much rolling today, go ahead and roll roll 3 d20s for your brother.
Oh god.
Yikes.
Alrighty. I've got a 6, an 8, and a 9.
Well, seeing as Ander rolled an 8, a 10, and a 3. It is a very close match. You watch Pavin already exhausted, Ander having basically reattached his shoulder and gone on to fight. Trading blows, both of them smiling ear to ear as they fight each other because they're two people that kind of know each other fighting each other. Your brother Pavin, as you know, is kind of a cocky little asshole. Ripping through the air with his claws, cutting into Ander slicing at your brother. Eventually, Pavin goes to go for his final attack on Ander. Ander, with the last might in his rage, looks at Pavin, takes the claw straight to his chest, grabs Pavin by the coat of his shirt, takes him and breaks him over his knee, rendering him unconscious. We're gonna see if his back broke. It doesn't break, but it does. It is.
That would have been kind of sad.
Right.
It is enough to knock him unconscious. Ander, after he realizes Pavin is unconscious, will take him and place him very gently on the ground, and he will cast Healing Word on him to get him up. And Ander, through the miracle of dice rolling, random dice rolling, fucking wins the finals. We will get into the award ceremony next session because it is 10:39, and I know some of you have to go to bed. So, just to recap, Ander wins first prize of the Arbington Clash. Pavin winning second, and it would be Hashiba Ono and Akani Rathis splitting third place prizes. For the Battle of Beasts, just so I can tell you, oh gosh. My Chrome just crashed. Alright. So, to tell you the prize money, Elka, you won first prize.
Give me the money.
In the Clash of the Monsters. You can go ahead and add this to your inventory for now. We'll go through the award ceremony next session. But you are given in coins, and we'll go through the other stuff you win afterwards. In coins alone, Elka, you were presented. So the base prize for winning the Clash of Monsters is 5,000 gold. Plus 5% plus 5% of the total bets. Which I calculated to be another 1,000 gold. Bless you. So you just won 6,000 gold. Vaten. Bless you as well. Vaten, you won third place. Base prize for third place, 1,500 gold.
I'll take it.
And no money from the pot.
That's fine.
For participation, for putting on a show, Ori, you were presented, because you technically won your first match, you were presented 250 gold. Thaddeus, because you lost your first match, you're presented 150 gold.
Oh, thank you.
Zane, since you made it to the quarterfinals and fought valiantly, you were presented with 500 gold.
Yo.
And I believe... Bless you.
So sorry, I did not mute.
Going to Applebee's after this.
And Pavin, if you're curious, because you're such an annoying sister to him, Pavin just got handed 35.
Not annoying.
Pavin just got handed 5,000 gold for winning second place.
He's the annoying one.
Yeah, Pavin sucks.
Ander was just handed 12,500 gold.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
which he promptly walks up to all of you after he wins, and we'll just say this is after the award or before the award ceremony starts. He'll walk up to each of you, and he'll give all of you 500 gold each.
Okay.
So that's
All right, guys.
We're going shopping.
So he just gave your party a total of 3,500 gold. So he will then walk and say, as he hands it to you, he'll say, I figure since we're gonna be, together for a little bit, and I didn't intend to enter this tournament, this is found money for me, so I figured I'd share the wealth a little bit.
Much appreciated.
And he will, at this point, Pavin will walk up to you, Elka, and kind of cautiously look at you, and he'll just say, hey, we have to talk. And that's where we're on tonight's session.
What?
And that's where we're done. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Gotta find some sort of cliffhanger, all right? All right, I'll be right back. I should probably get rid of this crowd noise service and the rain noise. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out and watching. We're coming up on our 3-hour mark, so we're going to go ahead and end it. Everyone gets a gold star. Yeah, no, it's because it's technically getting paid for entertainment. That's the idea of it. They take it very seriously here. But those who win and actually compete well make more money. But that's where we're going to end it. And you can hear the dog barking in the background. He's been a little shit tonight, apparently. So thank you for watching. I love every single one of you. All you can think of is Ender from Ender's Game. So the name I partially got Ender's name from Ender because I fucking love Ender's Game. The book I've read that book like 4 or 5 times in high school. But Ander is a shortened version of my middle name. My middle name is Anderson. So Ander is where I got that. But Ender also given who Ender is as a character. Yeah. But anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Everyone have a wonderful night, and I'll catch you guys next weekend, Sunday. Peace out.